Kenders, welcome. As you all know, 2015 has been a turning point in Europe's experience on terrorism. Terror has claimed the lives of 150 innocent citizens, innocent people. Too many lives lost and too many lives scared. We have to be realistic. The terrorist threat in the European Union is high. The terrorist threat is there. We are determined to respond with resolve and resilience, and at the same time to uphold our values of tolerance, democracy and respect of fundamental rights. From day one of this Commission, we stressed that combating terrorism was a common European responsibility. Our European agenda on security is on the table, as you know, since last April. We have drastically accelerated its delivery with the political agreement on EU PNR, the proposal for a directive on terrorism, the November firearms package, the action plan on firearms trafficking, the Europol regulation adopted in December, the reinforced RAN Centre of Excellence to counter radicalisation, and the launch of the EU Internet Forum to counter harmful content online, and just this week the proposal to exchange the criminal records of non-EU nationals. These are all tangible measures to strengthen our security across borders, and more is coming. 2016 will be the year where we go after terrorist money. We need to deprive terrorists of their financial resources. In early February, we will put our ideas forward with a concrete timetable. Our borders package of last December is also a critical piece of the puzzle because it will allow the systematic security check of all people living and entering the European Union. It is clear that we need to improve the management of our external borders in order to enhance internal security and safeguard Schengen. I want to be clear, once again, on a related point. Refugees crossing our borders because they need international protection and they are entitled to international protection are not terrorists. I want to reaffirm that we will never equate refugees with terrorists. We cannot and we must not fear to prevail. Let me finally turn to information sharing. This is a sensitive, but as you understand, very crucial issue. As you know, it is one of the central pillars of our security agenda. The EU tools are there to facilitate the exchange of information between national law enforcement authorities. The Schengen Information System, Europol's databases, the PRUM framework, they should be used to the maximum by the Member States. Member States need to trust each other more. They need to share more information between themselves and also with Europol. Law enforcement authorities across Member States, including specialised law enforcement agencies, we all work for the same purpose: the security of our citizens. We need to understand that collectively we are all safer. The threats we face are common. Our approaches to the threats need to be common too. This is not a competition. We reinforce each other if we cooperate. Information is already being exchanged at various levels, but we need more of it, not less. Next week, we will officially launch the European Counter-Terrorism Centre at Europol. It has been operational since January 1, 2016. This centre can become the hub of our counter-terrorism operations if we make the best use of it and if Member States share information. This centre can only succeed in its mission if we all help it to succeed. The support provided by Europol to French and Belgian investigators after the Paris attacks is the best example of the role that the European Counter-Terrorism Centre could play. Cross-checking data, facilitating information sharing, and providing analytical and operational assistance to the national services on the ground. Honourable Members of the Parliament, 1 year ago, following the Charlie Hebdo attacks, we stressed that our response would not be dictated by fear or driven by hasty conclusions. The Commission proposed several concrete actions which are part of a comprehensive approach. And in this collective effort, we have made progress. But recent events remind us that we still need to do much more. Now is the time to act and to strengthen our cooperation. Let's make 2016 a turning point for Europe to tackle terrorism decisively, head on, in all its aspects. Thank you very much for your attention.